adds a unique sound and a unique twist to the traditional muffler delete on a Charger. Man, what they do, y'all? It's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trajan One. I know it's windy as fuck right now. I hope you can hear me, but we're fresh off of the muffler delete, and I want to tell y'all a little bit of the details about this muffler delete on my car, because it's a little bit different than your traditional muffler delete that you're gonna see on YouTube, and I'll tell you why in a second. Cue the intro. Man, what they do.
I just be showing niggas love. I notice when they show it back. If I wanna get to the racks, I gotta put this on my back. Yeah, I gotta carry the pack. Yeah, I gotta lead the way. Yeah, I gotta go and get it like now. Yeah, I gotta seize the day. New whip with the wrist. Ayy, that bitch big tits. Ayy, I gotta go and get it right now, man. I gotta seize the day.
All right, what they do, y'all? It's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trajan One. Man, listen, we got the muffler delete on the whip, on the White Widow, and the White Widow has gone through some changes, y'all. She's clean right now. Y'all see her, man, sparkling. I put that wax on there, and the black top is coming along beautifully. You already know I got the front windshield tinted, but let me just tell y'all a little bit about this muffler delete and what makes it special. The reason why the muffler delete on this vehicle is different is because I actually already had a aftermarket exhaust on this car and I didn't even know it. So I don't think I'll be able to escape the wind 100%, but I feel like you all can hear me. I think you all can hear me, so I'll continue. When I bought this car, of course it was used. It was a used vehicle. And the owner beforehand, young guy, black guy, he did some upgrades on this car that I'll talk about in other videos, because I kind of want to go over like every mod on my car. Since I got it with y'all, that'll be a completely different video. But he put an aftermarket exhaust on this car, and I didn't know it until I took it to the muffler shop and they put it up on the lift. So it turns out that they put, oh, by the way, y'all like these shorts, man? Shout out to, I ain't even gonna shout them out because it took me a month to get my package. But check this, I thought this was so fly. It matches the stadium. He put a stainless steel exhaust system on this vehicle and swapped the resonator and the muffler setup. So on the original setup for the RT Charger and Challenger, it is a muffler in the middle, a mid muffler with rear resonators. So each one of them is gonna have like a black resonator that's like that big, that around on the rear, and it's gonna have mufflers in the middle so that there's no sound in the cabin. What he put on here was a stainless steel mid resonator with a rear muffler. So when I went into the shop and I said, hey man, I want to do a mid muffler delete, the guy got down, he's like, this is an aftermarket exhaust. You got a kit on here already. I don't know how much louder it's gonna get. I was like, what? I was so disappointed. I was like, so what do you mean? I had to Google it because I didn't even believe him, bro. I didn't believe him. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, this car doesn't have an aftermarket exhaust. But even my brother was telling me when I first bought the car, he was telling me, he's like, bro, it sounds different. Like, this sounds louder. But anyway, you know, I didn't want to listen because I'm like, it can't be, right? I just didn't fathom that the guy put something on there before I got to it. Anyway, turns out he did. So what we did was remove the rear muffler. So instead of having a Charger, Dodge RT Charger with a mid muffler delete, we had to do a rear muffler delete. So I got a rear muffler delete and a mid resonator on this car. It makes for an interesting sound, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I'm gonna rev it up for y'all in regular mode and in sport mode. But it makes for an interesting sound. It's not like a regular Charger sound. It has a more aggressive, scratchy sound than a regular one. How's it going, man? It has more of a scratchy sound. I have friends who have a mid-muffler delete, and they have 2019, 2022 Chargers, and the difference is like mine has more of a low grumble, theirs has more of a loud scream, and then shifting from first to second gear in sport mode, it has like it almost sounds like the resonator is just scraping. All the hot air is scraping past the resonator, and it just gives you like a loud grumble. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. But I will also say this, there's a bit of a drone in the vehicle. So when I'm driving, I get a little bit of a drone, but it's not so bad that I can't deal with it. You know, I can still work with it. I like my car, I like the way it sounds. But I can definitely see why people have rear resonators and not mid resonators. I don't know, like I gotta reach out to the guy whose car this was before me. I have his Instagram. He has a Tesla now. But I gotta reach out to him and ask him, like, what made you do that? Like, why'd you put a mid resonator? Because it just sounds so much louder in the car, but you don't really want that when you're swapping exhaust. You want it to sound loud outside of the car. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I appreciate y'all for coming along for the ride. You know, rocking with me ever since I had the Cadillac, the other two Cadillacs, you know what I mean? And now we're here with the RT, and I personally think the next step is gonna be a Scat Pack or a Hellcat, but this is what we have now, y'all. And I'll go over each mod in another video. Maybe that'll be my next video. I'll go over each mod on the car. But let me let y'all at least, like just at the very least, hear the exhaust, hear what it sounds like in regular and in sport mode, and you'll see what I mean. Like it doesn't really sound like every other mid-muffler delete that you've seen on YouTube. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. It's different. So, all right, here we go. Already overstayed my welcome. The security out here is cool, man. They're great people, and I don't want to piss anybody off. Yeah, so basically they told me, they were like, you can't you can't be taking videos out here. Y'all heard him, bro. He said I can't take video. He said for future references I can only take photos, and I'm just gonna pull out nice and smooth, you know what I'm saying, just and leave. Ooh, she was cute. I know where to go though. I'm actually driving past my my destination by mistake. When that motherfucker shift, woo! Ain't nothing like it, bruh. Ain't nothing like it. Oh, ain't nothing like it, my boy. By the way, if y'all want my skin routine, let me know. I know my skin looks amazing right now. Here we go. This is a really good spot where nobody comes and fucks with me. I could probably give y'all a straightaway down here too. That, my friends, was sport mode. So there y'all have it. The RT Charger rear muffler delete, 2 1/4-inch pipe, stainless steel system with 4-inch exhaust tips. Stop playing. I love how it sounds when it shifts from second to third. It's like like you hear it, and when you're riding in this motherfucker, you feel it. And you see how that shit was like, bitch, this ain't no fucking game. I ain't fucking pretending, bruh. It's just how it is. And I am not in sport mode right now. I don't just drive around in sport mode. When I'm rolling around with my homeboys and sliding through the city, then I'll put on sport mode, you know, when I'm back to back with my homeboys. But right now, just rolling. Like, I'm about to go to the mall real quick. I gotta get a gift adjusted. Once I go, when I'm doing shit like this, I just have the car in regular drive, regular mode, regular ride. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. It's really, it really is worth it. If you have a RT Charger or Challenger and you're debating, if you have an RT Charger or Challenger and you're debating if you should go ahead and do a muffler delete, do it. Like, do it. It's not gonna sound exactly like mine because I have a mid resonator, and most likely you don't. Most likely you have a rear resonator. You know, this kind of adds a unique sound and a unique twist to the traditional muffler delete on a Charger. But if you're thinking, you know, damn, should I do it? Should I go ahead and spend the money? Yes, you should. Go spend the money. You know, depending on what city you in, it's not gonna cost you that much. You know what I'm saying? Get it done. Anyway, bro, I'm finna go enjoy my day, man. It's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trader One. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with somebody who needs to see it, man. It's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trader One. We count.